of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Hello, and welcome to Project Rebirth. In this series, we're going to be following my adventures through Satisfactory and building our own factory. In this episode, we're going to explore our planet that we've landed on. Now that we've dismantled our original ship, we need to go and find somewhere to begin with the HUD base. But before we do that, we first need to pull out some kit, which is named the Xeno Zapper.
Every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats.
With that selected, now let's go ahead and find some iron ore, and hopefully set up our base for future building.
Iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
I've picked up these berries, or whatever they are, on the way for health if I do need it, if I run into some type of danger.
Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
But as per usual, in any game, it's not long before we find danger. But I do want to give this creature the benefit of the doubt.
Initial scans reveal
As you
coloring
can see,
properties
I
in
instantly
flower
regret
petals.
that.
Further analysis required.
Which, unfortunately, leads us to fight. Now, ironically, he is literally running circles around me. And I don't understand why at this point, but later on we'll understand a little bit more about these creatures. But for now, I think I'll have to just deal with it and pick up the resource that it dropped.
Studying the remains of this creature might shed light on how to defend yourself in the future. I recommend analysis.
While there are some beasts in this game that are threatening, there are also some that are more than odd, as you can see. Now that we've found some iron ore, it's time to mine it, but yet again, we're approached with danger, but this time, we know how to deal with it. Let's let it run around and let it tire itself out. Then, we can run up and just give it a little zap a few times. Then, I did get curious to see if our big friend was a bit of hostile, but no, he wasn't. And then we see the stingray from Finding Nemo flying up in the sky. But that's normal apparently on this planet, so let's get back to mining the iron ore for the future
Fourth
job.
objective, build the hub. Note, to complete this objective, the resources...
Now that we've mined enough iron, we can build a hub. I decided to put the hub here because it's central to a lot of resources around. And there's a family of weird snail-scorpion things, which I think are pretty cute. But with that being said, we now have to go and work at our tiers. And our first one to build is pretty straightforward, but we will have to get a few resources in order to build it. But as you can see, this stage of the game, it's actually quite easy to get the hub upgrade. So we've upgraded the first hub. Let's do the second one, and I also have a nice storage box that I can use now.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Generator. Hub Feature
And
Personal
also
Storage.
there's a danger sign.
Scanner
That
Feature
right.
Copper.
Now with that being said, we gotta get some more iron. Iron, as Ada said earlier in the game, is a very important resource to say the least, and we're gonna need quite a lot of it to build everything in the game. So you will occasionally see me go back and forth for the iron. But with that being said, I can now craft the equipment workshop, which lets me build a portable miner. But as you can see, I still need a few resources, which is easy enough to get, just very time consuming. So I have enough resources to get sort of part of the miner, but I'm missing at this point copper, and a lot of it. Luckily copper is literally only up the hill from here, and as per usual we get into our fight with our local friends of the estate. But a few quick hits and he's easy. Quite frankly, it's just more annoying now. But as you can imagine, yet again, another creature is ready for us. Well, when I say ready, he was not ready. But anyway, with that being said, we'll get the copper ore now. With the copper ore collected, we can now start to create copper ingots. And this leads us to create a lot of wires and cables, which will help us further on in the game. Especially like now, where we need to create our portable miners for our iron and copper and limestone in the game. This little fellow, he's a cutie, isn't he? Maybe in the next episode we'll have more of a in-depth look at him, but for now I'm just going to plop him down and get on with the work. Now that that's done, I'll pop one over at the copper place too, and I'll proceed with the continuation of the builds. Our next upgrade is the hub 2, level 2, and this will give us concrete and things like that. That's what I referenced earlier was the limestone. Yet again, simple ingredients, just very time consuming to grab, but obviously for the editing purposes, you guys won't see that. But with the hub upgraded to level 2, we can now look at the empty room where I keep none of my friends because I don't have any. Lovely. Anyway, Ada's got our back and some information. And now we need to look for limestone. Limestone's pretty simple, yet again it's just stone. But we have located some, and I do want to go build another portable miner first before I start doing all that malarkey again. Because you know, it's time consuming as hell. Anyway, knocking out the limestone so we can actually place our portable mine. Now with the mine covered on the lime, we can go focus on the other bits that's needed. And yet again, now we can just grab concrete, which is very simple. It's a very easy ingredient to work out. Then we can just whack it all together and we'll finish up with our next upgrade. Unfortunately, I forgot a cable, so I need to make that very quickly. I apologise for this. But with that being said, we will now have enough upgrades for the next one. So, upgraded the hub to level 3. And look out for the next episode where we'll take this even further. And hopefully in the next episode we'll upgrade the hub even further. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.